called Anything Goes. That is the platform. I cannot give you the definition 100. I cannot give you the definition of 100. Rich Kid, the old King Klepto, big up yourself. Lady Trey, Selectress.
Big up King Klepto family, Rich Kid. Big up yourself. A long time
Rich
Rich
Kid,
Kid has
big up
participate.
yourself, Rich Kid.
But you
So what
see,
happened last night was, hold on now, we're
that's
going to
why
get
I'm
to all
saying
that.
there's no, we didn't do the history. But there's a
Yeah.
lot of history. Yeah.
So what happened last night was scheduled to perform for juggling was Analog Sound and Super Fresh Sound. Super Fresh, I believe, started their juggling, and when they were doing their juggling, in that case, what was said to us, I did not see, so I do not know exactly, but Royalty said he just walked by. I don't know why that would stop any sound from continuing to play music. But whatever the case is music was stopped, and a heated discussion came about. But Royalty states he was there to go anything goes, music for music against the Super Fresh sound system. We have stayed, I think he believes that, you know, a lot of sounds are not,
No for them wish them.
you know,
This is what I'm talking about. Like, at the end of the day, this is all achieved from music, you know. And like, if I don't see them doing the same thing and then want to claim something, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna be that outlaw, because I never came in this for like I respect. There's a difference. I don't need to like you to respect you.
Okay.
And that's what this business is missing. A lot of them, they claim to act like they respect you, but behind closed doors, they do not respect you. I'm not, yo, all right. You know when you're like, put it this way, you're in a place with so much fake. So it's, when you're real, it's so easy for you to stand out like a negative person, a bad person. But people what knows me, anytime they're like, yo, this guy is cool. Yo, Thunder, I'm real. You understand? And that's the thing where a lot, like, even in this industry, because, you know, like, Sound Clash is a very hypocrite thing. Like, this Sound Clash world, like, I get to see, like, you know, the selectors, because at the end of the day, you can't tell me you like, you could tell me, say, you respect my sound and everything. But at the end of the day, if you're a war sound and you have dub plates, I already know that you have no good intention for my sound, because you have your own sounds too. You want to kill. I'm a threat. So if I'm a threat, right? If I'm a threat, you're gonna use anything that you could say in your power, because you have a history with your name of your sound.
But isn't that just the competitiveness of the business? We should be competitive.
So when does music get so personal? When does music, like, you understand? Like, at the end of the day, I lost respect for them because they never showed me respect, because they know apart from the music there was disrespect. But
okay, so there's a little bit of personal business that's there that came out. But what you don't like is the fact of how it was taken. It was, but did you ever ask them? Do they even know about the history of what's going on? Like,
yes, and it was all about yes. I and the thing is that we're big man. I shouldn't have to, like, this is what Super Fresh want, people to run them down. They want to run people. You understand? I'm not a yes man. I'm not a run down. I'm a big man. My oldest son is 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine too.
In university. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not no little boy. I've been through the hills and valleys. So I didn't come in this. I came in this music a lot, preach badness, right? And want to act bad. If they really know badness, you don't want to get into it. And by the grace of the Lord, you understand, the Almighty One, I got a chance to turn around, change my life. So I didn't come in this music for badness. I came in this music to redeem myself from badness, because to Every tribulation I went through, music was always my upliftment. When I was in prison, jail, and them thing there, music always kept me level. When I'm in school, I was the only youth that was allowed a tape recorder to sit down in my chair and be humble, because music is what kept me humble.
Okay. I understand. Yeah, I understand. I
So when
understand.
some boy I cut off, and it's not like I said, yo, let's go gun for gun or let's go war for war on the street. No, it's music. Why? When does it get so emotional and so personal and so feelings? I have the right to do what I do because within 8 years, I did a lot. I put on, look, down to even.
It'll chip back in.
You understand? I have my physical sound. Look, one of these trophies, wait, is for best sound system. I try to be different. When last did you hear a clash? 1 versus 1. You bring your sound, I bring my sound. Big up Comtracks. Big up Father Dave. Big up the whole Comtracks family because they're real. And they get a lot of fight too. A lot of the young sound them get a lot of fight too. You understand? That put in work. You know what I mean?
So
Because
what is it that you want to see change the most? What is it about? You're a selector that's I can't say you're a young selector
okay,
anymore. I can't say that.
what I want to see change more is that if you're gonna talk, if you're gonna act, like walk the walk, talk the talk, walk the walk, right? I want to see more rivalry. I want to see more war. Royalty doesn't have to be in every war, but I want to see more war, whether big, small, right? Because in the 6th year, we have too much bad sounds. When the rest of the world looking, it's like Europe keep more sound clash than here. Fucking like, you know what I mean? And when you look at it, the Europe big sound them, the America big sound them. Always I get bookings all over the world. But the so-called big sound them here, they only use who they could use here to get a one little Ray. You understand?
I'm
And
listening
when
to
you
you. I'm
check it
hearing
out,
you.
and when you check it out, all of the big sound them, they want a quick, fast to go book the sound them in America, but the sound them in America now book them back because they know so them not good. So-called super fresh and no enough of them. Why you don't see enough US sound booking them regular like how you see the US sound them come over here, so?
I understand.
Why you don't
I
see more?
see.
Why you don't see more Rootsman versus Super Fresh, Rebel Tone versus thing? See, King kept her forward back on the scene because you understand. One to the good old sound like this. What? It's a hype thing. It's a hype thing. That's what it is. What they thought that I was in this to do is what they're doing. And realize, say, I actually do love this and have the passion for this. Because I didn't need to pick up music. I could have, if I wanted the shortcut, I could have picked up my family sound. King Levi, Vibes Cartel dub with my name in it, everything.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You understand? I said, no, I'm not going to shortcut. And at the same time, while I'm chatting, I'm doing things. I'm keeping things. I'm booking and I'm paying. And I'm paying what people are asking. Yo, Ranger, look how much time I make Ranger host clash that I keep in Montreal, here, like a lot. Newbie, everybody. And I pay them what they ask me for. But enough people hear the name royalty and not know the code that it's about loyalty and just see royalty and that's all they want. And I just laugh. Because you know what? If it takes $1 to figure you out, no problem. Because I'm not about that. Lot of them make the money make them. I make the money. Money don't make me. And that's that. And when you make the money make you, you're gonna always want to try to chase it and do anything for it and try to hype. You understand? And that's
So
not what I'm about.
let me just state this. You're not just talking to Superfresh. You're talking to all big sounds
All big
out there.
sounds. All big
Who,
sounds. Not just Super Fresh. Because I don't really see other big sounds warring constantly. They're kind of all on the same kind of pattern. Keep their own little setup wars and things like that. And but when young sound like me is putting in work and doing it, you think that they don't want to give the glory because they want all the glory still. They don't want to be like, yo, I got my glory. I have my legacy. People know us, but people don't know this sound. This sound is out there. Let me push out this sound. Yo, look what I'm sitting with. Tell me which Canadian sound could do this. This is Canada, Jamaica, Europe, and America. Tell me which Canadian sound in the space of 8 years. At the end of the day, even if I talk a lot, I'm still walking the walk.
yeah, I understand what you're saying, and
And I'm
I respect
representing.
that.
And I'm representing because at the end of the day, I never stop saying Canada and the six. And Montreal is my place, and I big up the six more. And Montreal people even know say it royalty. It's like I don't even need to say Montreal because it's all of my dub plates big up the six and Montreal.
Yeah,
You see
I
what I'm saying?
understand.
So at the end of the
I
day,
understand the point that you're making.
and all of them that's talking cannot say I never did some kind of business with them.
Okay.
Right? Down to
Yeah.
all right, down to yo, trust me. You know what I mean? So and I do my thing. And like I was saying before, I did even clash with contracts where 1 versus 1 sound system versus sound system. So 1 trophy for the best quality of the sound, for the best sound, and 1 trophy for the actual war. And royalty, and a lot of them went with the intention that royalty has to die. And it didn't go that way. We walked away with both of the trophies. And my 5 wife them, when people seen my 5 wife them in heels pushing the box them and loading up the sound, the bad little
I was waiting for
and
that.
blue
I was
sound.
waiting for that.
When I say, yeah, you see it? You see me?
I was waiting for that. Loyalty is
You see me?
royalty. Yeah. Listen, here's what I'm taking from you, and here's my analyzation of who you are. I think you're a gentleman that really and truly loves the business, loves the clash. That's the road you take, and I absolutely see nothing wrong with that. I think that, whatever is in your past is in your past. We're talking about music and your future.
Yeah.
Brothers, and this is what it is. This is what it's about.
The reason why I talk about my past, as I said before, I could talk about anything because I'm a tax. I never thought in my life that I would be a tax-paying citizen. I pay my taxes. See, I'm in my house, 3-floor house. You understand? So, you understand? It's a different level. But the reason why I talk about it, because you have to understand, I motivate a lot of youths in the streets that's doing fuckery. So I always let them know that there is a change, because a lot of people that know me, I let them know that there is hope. You can change. You can, because you know how much of my friends that have nothing to do with Sound Clash, I made travel around the world with Sound Clash, and and it inspired them like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Down to South Africa, as far as South Africa. I made like 10 man will get shot and all these things. And I'm like, yo, you see, this is what the change do. Music. So music don't only just spread with putting on music on the turntable. Music spreads is a very powerful thing, and it can do a lot of powerful stuff if you know what you're doing with it. That's why royalty will always grow, no matter what they do.
Yeah.
Remember, they tried to
I
blacklist
understand.
me
I
here.
understand.
Yo, this song went through so much. They tried to blacklist me here.
In the
I got
six?
I got kicked off of Rumble.
In
I
the
got
six?
I got kicked out of Better Than Clash because of politics. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? Because I got kicked out of that, I end up on Boom Clash and Guinness Clash.
You know,
You understand?
like I
Because
said,
of the whole, you understand? And that's the thing. That's why I always say this. I don't like free stuff. That's why even if a selector come on my sound and say, yo, I don't want nothing, I still give them. Because I don't want no one to say. I know a lot of people like to do things to try to say that when they see your ambition and they know that you're going to go somewhere, is just for a hype. Loyalty is royalty, and that's the code. That's why I have to big up my network. Because my network, that's one thing. Anywhere in the world. That's why it's not one place. All over, because royalty, I didn't even know I had so much fans too. And a lot of female fans too. All around
no,
the
you
world.
have fun.
Girls
You
are
have
flying.
fun.
You think they like to see, they think that it's a show off thing. You think they like to see this guy actually does have 5 wives and they're carrying him on the stage? Like, who the fuck does he think he is? But they don't understand. It's just entertainment. And it's my life. Like, I deserve it. I've been through hills and valleys.
Yo, I don't think anybody should stop you from entertaining or showmanship. I don't think
People all no, but you know what? It's only sound man say that. You know what people around the world even say, yo, Thunder, there is no you there's royalty and then there's you. And those two cannot step like because it's not just music. They know that there's always something you could expect with me. There's always something like, what is Thunder gonna do? There's always something fun. You know what I mean? There's always that. Look, even Boom Clash. The year after, it's my clip they still use as the advertisement. Win again. And here you go. What does this say? What does this say? What does that say?
I can't read it. Read it to me.
Boom
I
Clash,
can't see it.
Boom Clash. See that?
Boom Clash.
Boom Clash. So it's not no chattings.
I think that tonight you've stated your facts and you've proven yourself to be a winner. You're a winner in this business, and I don't think anybody should discredit that. I don't think that all should be discredited.
Remember, Sound Clash was always based on style, pattern, war, everything from the dub player. So if whether you're big or you're small, right? It's not like say I'm a like if they want to say a small sound, him not in my league. It's not like say I'm not doing and killing. And these skills are big.
You have a proven track record. You have a proven
track record. Yeah, I have a proven track record, and I done more. Like since I'm just talking from 2012, I done more than, and I'm talking in the Sound Clash, like invest money and everything, my own money, like for the city and stuff, more than all of the so-called big sounds. Check the history. From 2012 till now, when Royalty Forward on the scene, I have done more and kept more events and went more places in this world and killed more sound than any of the big so-called name brand big sounds that want no. The fuck out of here with
Understood.
that. Because
Understood.
if you all right, Wiz, I could understand if they say high price if they're constantly killing, like say for example when Soul Supreme came and gave Super Fresh a kick. If they were winning constant wars like that, I couldn't size up. I could understand if they're what they're saying. It would make sense. But if it doesn't make sense what they're saying, then you guys are just bitches. And that goes for all of the big songs them. That goes for all of the big song them. If you guys are gonna hide behind price and say $5,000, but yet you guys haven't won a fucking war since fucking 1990, come on, man, that's disrespect to a sound that you know, that sound, the young sound them that you know that putting in work. But guess what? They're afraid to die because they want to live off of old status. Make I was a jiggy sound. One of them jiggies, they like to go to those jiggy parties and bat up those little, like what I say, I shouldn't say jiggy. Sorry. No, the reason why I say that because the way certain dances stay, like man and woman are wear the same tights and them things there. You see me I say? So I have to say that. But I'm saying in those juggling dance, right? They want to fucking go in there and act like they're big sound because they have a name and bat up those little juggling selectors. But then when they come on the sound clash world with bad blood clot sounds, they want blood clot idea in price. Like said them. If soup, all right. And I'm gonna just use, and I'm talking to all big sounds. All so class.
Use Wiz. Use Wiz. I can take it. Use Wiz name. Use
all
Wiz
right.
name.
Wiz. If you are met dopey, me can't size up. But if me no see you met no dopey from me forward on the scene, and me have more dopey than you, I'm actually giving you a chance. I'm actually giving you a chance. Oh, my son,
So what about,
because you know met no
what
dopey.
about
But
the
guess
dudes
what?
that
That's
I
why
guess, yeah, I don't know.
they want to take Canada people for fool. And a lot of Canadian people are afraid to, they just want to, they're afraid to talk up because it's a friend thing. They want Canada to be classed as all the big sound them, the so-called name brand sound them, always go out and dead. That's what they want Canada to claim. Canada wants winning sounds. Canada wants active war sound, especially in the six. We want
We have bad
sound
sounds
and active sounds. We don't want sounds to live behind talk and name. That doesn't get the business nowhere. That's why the American sound them. Yo, Canadian sounds get the look out of every. All right, let me show you how it's fucked up. Let me give you the
I've been saying
right
it.
now. Let me show you how it's fucked up. Out of all sounds, Canadian sounds have it the hardest because our money is the weakest, right?
I cannot argue with you at this point because this is something I've been saying.
All right. So,
but we have some of the best sounds ever.
All right. That's what I say. So now,
Black Reaction, Mystic, Rebel Tune, Klepto. Yo, listen, Fresh is a bad sound. We have royalty.
We have it. We have it the hardest. All right.
I've been saying this.
Every country, right? They have their so-called big sounds. Why
big
the Canadian big sounds them are not getting paid and booked like how the Americans and things is because they want to stay in the city. They want to stay in the city and try to hype and live off of old name and fucking old fame and try to fucking intimidate, like try to change up people's shit like it's their shit. You understand? But them figure, as when I said to Super Fresh figure blood clot all are fresh. You understand? Because they want to come and try to change people's platform to how they want to do, to try to fucking use them, to fucking shit, to do what with it? To do what with it? Wait the next 2 years and die? And then say, Canada, we are here. And then Canada people is like, yeah, super fresh, big up super fresh. But when a little sound go to blood clot town and represent and kick up sound, you go on like you no say. You go on like you no say.
I respect your passion. I 100% respect your passion for this business. And I think I don't see what's wrong with it. I think your passion is well accepted here. I think, and I don't think you're talking anything wrong at this point in time still.
Yo,
Whatever is.
hey, Wiz, listen. Times change. It's just like how back then, when Super Fresh was bad, artists used to wait outside studio and beg, right by arrows, and beg selectors and sound owners to voice their songs because nobody really knew them. They wanted to bust. Now, internet, social media, an artist have a one-hit song that's going to die next week. He wants $1,000. Times change.
Times change.
So what are you, all right. Let me ask you a question then. Since they want to say they're big sounds and put respect on their name, why they don't, big up Scully, you understand? Why they don't book the young sounds them for war and invest their money? Eh? Why they don't do
How do
that?
we know they're not doing that? How do we know they're not doing that?
Because I'm on the scene. I'm the one who's doing it.
Okay.
I'm on the scene. If it's not their setup, all the big sound them when you check their wars, it's them who's keeping it, and it's a setup thing. They're trying to set up the whatever sound they book. Yo, look, I don't look. You think I would like when I run up on Super Fresh, it's nothing personal. Look, this is a 1-on-1 against Young Hawk, and I was a baby in the 6 against one of the greatest. Because that's who I am. You have it for bad. You can't afraid for fling thump and take thump for become one of the greatest, and that's why I came in this. That's why I built my sound. I didn't build my sound to park my sound. Zine, I didn't build my sound, but not for them. They don't have the passion. So when they see someone like me with passion, I'm a threat. So they're gonna say anything and do, because when you're used to the whole chicken people, it becomes a cycle. Just like selectors that been on 5-10 sounds, they know what to tell 5-10 owners. They know how to, because they done it more than once. They already know what to say when they're gonna leave, their escape plan. They already know what they're gonna say. And I'm telling you from experience.
I think your passion is now explained tonight.
But guess what? Everybody has anybody in this that spends the money on their dubs and thing has passion. But the whole thing, but there's levels of passion. A lot of the older sounds do not have the passion like how they had it before, but they don't know how to conquer they don't know how to be leaders in this industry. They're so used to being bad mind and politics and two-face and everything. They don't know how to set the other bar that's why Newbie separates itself from a lot of them. And I don't even talk to Newbie like that. But I observe because I'm from the street. So I could see I play chess. I already play chess from a jail cell without touching the board. So I see plays. I could see. I'm not dumb. I own a sound. So I gotta be aware of everything. I gotta know everything. My network is out there too, with their ears open and their eyes open too. Cause nobody on royalty, like my network, apart like from the selectors then that came and thing like that, my network, everybody knows their position. They know their role. Because we are, it's like everybody knows that no one is bigger than anyone. Everything makes the team, the dream forward. That's why, and the greatest thing, all right, the only thing that I'm prouder than these trophies, and this is the God honest truth, is that I actually live to bring a lot of my street friends that don't know about, never thought that they would travel to Germany, South Africa, sake of music and change. That was
Understood.
proud. That made me feel proud from where I'm coming from. That was an achievement. When I look around and I see man with cane, we can't even walk, I'm gonna say, yo, sure no. If I was doing something wrong, I couldn't be moving forward. But you see, the thing is that these big so-called stars, they don't want to give glory. When they see glory, they see it as a threat. And that's where they need to clean up their heart. You understand?
Understood.
A lot of them will big you up in the beginning, right? When they see your potential, they'll big you up because they're trying to look a strength off of, try to drain your energy so that they could say, I mean to do this the first time, hooray. I'm going to big up Ranger, but let me give you a perfect example. I'm going to big up Ranger. When I went on Polly's live and I said something with Ranger came on the live and he's like, oh, tell them that I booked you the first war, right? Okay, you did. It was Mello, what's his name, from Total Eclipse. It was him who reached out
Mega.
and you. The both of you guys kept the thing, yes. But you didn't tell the people them that after that I booked you like 3 times to host thing. And I didn't even get what I paid you. You never paid me that I didn't even get that type of money. You know what it was? It was a new sound, hot. How can I use that sound? Because I know that I don't have to give them no money really. That sound is hungry. When I heard him say that, because he should have said, yo, big up royalty, because he booked me in Montreal, paid me what I want, booked me in Toronto, paid me what I want. He gave me more money than I gave him for the first bookings. So who was looking at hype? I did that because I believe in, if I can't do a long-term business with you, I don't want to do business with you. That's why the year after, when they said, oh, you could go in the Rumble, I'm like, yo, I don't need to go in the Rumble. You guys kicked me out the year before. I don't need to go in the Rumble. I'm not frightened for that. When they said, when they linked me for the road to the Battle Down again, I told Polly, I said, yo, not even Polly, it was Super J. I told Super J, I'm like, yo, bro, you kicked me out of, you took me off of the thing because of, like, I didn't do nothing wrong to you guys because of politics. I don't want to be on it this year. I didn't come on this for no hype. And you know my style, Wiz, from the day one when you linked me. You know that it's not a hype thing because look, if it was a hype thing, Major Hype did link me, right? But I was doing groceries. It was a Saturday on the COVID where they say you could go out. I was doing groceries. I didn't know his plot, how it really was. I didn't expect that I was going to get called to go on it. Like, so quick. I know I was going to get a call, but I thought he would have reached out to me and be like, yo, such and such time, and Ray. It was just so, and I was out. You know what I mean? So if I really wanted a hype, I could have run over there for 9,000 views. Like, enough of them would have done. And say, fuck you, Wiz. Like, enough of them, you know what I mean? But instead, I choose to build a views. I choose whether it's one person. And that's the difference. They a lot of them want to do things for hype, but me, if I could please one person and make one person happy because of this music, I'm good. That's why I could
Understood.
have a party by myself. I could have a party with one person or 20,000 people. Because look, every year, Pepsi, the company Pepsi, we played for their staff appreciation party, right? And that's a different that's like you gotta play a different type of class of music for that.
That's corporate. That's the corporate world.
See
That's
it?
the corporate world.
And
Yeah.
that's every year. Check. You understand? Molson, you know, in Quebec, their thing on the beach, what they have with the
Yeah.
20,000. Like I shell that with that with them Latin DJ, Daddy Yankee and them like, and these so-called, they want respect and they know these things and don't want to give respect. No, I'm not an employee. I'm a music. I'm not a employee. I'm not. You know what I am? I'm a music entrepreneur.
At this point in time, after all that you've done, and that the world now has seen and heard what you've done. I mean, you know, I'm blessed to have a platform where a lot of people all over the world listen to and stuff, and
All
the
right,
world has taken you in.
Wiz, we have our label, Kalani Records.
Yes.
Right? We have our label.
Yeah.
Okay? Big up Granny One Son. That's his department of the network. Because everybody got to eat on the team. I can't, everybody got to eat too. And everybody got to build. And everybody has their, you understand? It's like that's how you build. You don't.
It's a corporation you're building. You're building a corporation.
You don't try to run competition amongst each other and try to overpower each other. That's why things cannot happen. That's why Super Fresh don't have their own rhythm. Royalty have their own rhythm. Well, Zin, that's why I have my own studio in Jamaica. Zin, and I still now and then will support. You understand? But I'm very secretive with my thing too. You understand? Because I war enough. Zin?
Right.
I have my sound system. We have our own artists. New artists where we boss. Zin? The junk food, you know. That's our artist, you know. That was our tune, you know.
So you're building a corporation.
Not my style of G, you know. Me I talk about from Stunning Kid, you know.
Yeah. You're building a corporation. That's what you're trying to build right now.
It's built already. That's why they could never stop it, bro. When your heart clean, your heart clean. Only clean heart could gravitate to this and let everybody's dream happen. And I'm talking other sounds too. Across the world. Especially in the six.
So let's just end it on a note that I think your passion, your adrenaline, how you love this business is not just directed to one sound. You're talking to all of the big sounds, even a whiz. You're talking to a whiz. It doesn't even matter, right?
Yeah.
It's big sounds. You want to see the more clashes, the more action in the business,
yes.
the more.
All right. It's like if we sit down and wait upon them, all we're gonna hear is stories and little heights. We're not gonna see stuff that's relevant, what we want to see in this culture. That's why the culture keeps dying down. Because
let me just tell you, Thunder. Let me just tell you, I'm going to try and seek out.
Big up Father G, big up Bad G, you know, Little G, you know, big up Bad G and the whole network.
Big them up. Hold on, I'm going to give you a chance to big up everybody. I'm just letting you know ahead of time that I'm going to try seek out, you know, a representation from Superfresh and to talk to them and to find out what they think the problem was, how they feel the situation went down, what they're thinking.
But whatever they're gonna forward and say whatever they want to say. But at the end of the day, it's anything goes. Nobody expected it. I walked out. They could have done. They could have outclassed me if they were smart. They did not. They end up tracing. And at the end of the day, it was nothing. And if they want to talk about book the price, that's all bullshit. Everybody knows that in the six. That's all bullshit. When they talk about book the day, when you hear sounds, that's their weakness. That's when you know a sound is weak. When they start saying, book the day. Bring the money, bring the money. And then when you check it out, they want 20,000, 10,000 for a day. Like, get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I see your point.
If that was the case, you guys would be warring regular.
Listen, we don't lie on this show, and I understand your point. I understand what you're saying.
It's not Super Fresh you need to check in. Who you need to check in is Little Thunder Sound because it's their platform. At the end of the day, Super Fresh them run because nobody put a gun to their head. Nobody fucking was where they are. And nobody fucking stopped their songs or anything. They stopped their shit. They fucking trace. They came on the platform and say they don't want to trace and but they're tracing. And then they check out and then check in and trace. Why? Because there's too much wannabe bosses around that sound and there's too much things. The selector is, remember, the selector on that sound is on two sounds. They rent him. You could see why Mbati about him round there so. Because him like sweets. Oh, we have all the push up. When it comes to Capitan, you ever stand up on a blood clot big stage and say that to Super Fresh? You ever press a button to Super Fresh? Don't play it yet. But you're there. You could see who likes sweets. You could see. So talking is cheap. They can't prove it. It's the only way. If Super Fresh can tell you the last time them winning at the past since royalty won. Since royalty bond, then it's the right time to check. If they cannot tell you a win, and if you cannot decide a win, if you can't come to in your mind since 2012 and now a win that Super Fresh win a war, it's pointless. It's a waste of your time on your platform, bro.
I understand
because at the end of the day, it's only chattings, and it's still not gonna solve nothing because they're still gonna run from war like what they did. A little scrimmage, it's a little hour. Super Fresh have the world a song. They didn't have to clash. They could have just made up a speech and just played their thing or what. But
can I ask you a question? Hold on there. Just out of the blue. So it's no surprise.
My money to book them. No,
nah,
when I see them run like little bitches and I know that they're bitches. I'm not gonna pay. That's what they want. Sweets. They like sweets. They will sell them body and them soul for sweets. That's why. Hold
on. Let's just say. Let's just say.
Dreads look like they don't know nothing but wash. Yo.
Let's just say, let me just ask you a question here and now. If I said, boy, Thunder, I'm lucky and I'm blessed, and Super Fresh agreed to a 10 of the yard clash against Royalty Sound, would you take it?
No.
Okay.
No. Why? We are warring on the fucking ground if it's going to happen. Because it's the same.
So,
if they could do that, then why couldn't they do it on Little Thunder's platform?
Right. So what you're saying is,
I don't do this. I don't write. I'm not Super Fresh. I don't write scripts for my shit. Like, I don't sit down round table and try to fucking tell people, oh, we're gonna plan it. We're gonna do this way and that way. No.
Okay.
Now, when I
So
have an
if
actual
I
war,
said,
yes, I set my thing. But entertainment, like to what? Why would
so
I
if
clash them here? It was
so
about
if I said,
spontaneous at
hold
the
on now,
moment, at
wait
the
now,
time.
hold on. So if I said, all right, Thunder, bring your sound system, X amount, you get X amount of this, Super Fresh will get X amount of that, they bring the sound system, you'll agree to that sort of clash.
Anybody that knows me knows, say, when if it's killing, I'm willing. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. On to the next one.
Okay.
It's not that serious. Keep the culture going.
It's not that
What
serious. That's
happened to the
just
days?
music.
What happened to the days where I could kill you today and you kill me tomorrow?
Mm,
Why you can't get back to
okay.
that? Because they're bitches out here. They're looking for fucking hype off a blood clot. Yo, Toronto people, yo, Canada people, stop spoiling, boy. Hey, enough of them sound, yeah, you know. If you start getting young sound them some blood clot highlight ratings. Me a talk up, me a the young sound ambassador. Yeah.
Well,
Royalty is the young
listen,
sound
some of us are
ambassador.
trying. Some of us are trying
You
to
see like how
uplift.
Trump talk up? You see like how Trump talk up enough of the racist people whenever they don't want to talk up? And some me go
Mm.
talk up for the blood clot young sound them. Because enough of them want to talk up and afraid to talk up because they know that the politics, they know that a lot of them will try to sabotage the young sound career if they say something bad about them because they're fucked up like that. That's where the music gone to. If you diss a man that has a sound, they want to go behind closed doors and try to politics and lock you and block you from this and that and tell and use their name to try to slaughter your name behind closed doors, telling promoters, don't book these guys. Yo, these guys are da. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I understand what you're saying, and I think
The young sound
I've
them
been
now.
through that.
The young sound them, the upcoming. I'm not even gonna say young sounds no more. I'm gonna say the upcoming sounds them in at the six. Keep things, do things, keep wars. Not only royalty, keep wars. Enough of the upcoming sound them keep their thing too. You know what I mean? But I don't see, apart from like Scully and the one, I don't really see no so-called
A whole lot of war.
no, I don't see them even keeping anything. So what is it for? What is dub plates for? To show off or to war? Because I only know it's two things. It's either
To
to show
war.
off on the
You're
week.
100% right.
It's either to show off on the week or war with the strongs.
I
These
get
let
it.
me
And I,
these so-called icon dinosaur Canada defenders, they need to, whether it's royalty or not. I want to see war because I like to watch war too. I'm tired of seeing too much like, you know what I mean? I want to see Canada. I want to see rivalry out here. I want to see big so-called 20-year-old, 40-year-old sound, a war 40-year-old sound, but I just don't want it to sound like a blood clot downbeat and thing kind of war thing. Some 60s and
so
thing.
me can't war in Rumbar. Me can't war in Rumbar. Yeah, me can't war in Rumbar.
Bro, Rumbar wars are some of the sweetest wars. And that's on the vibe nice. When it's
Yeah,
just,
man, me just
yo,
a chew a joke, man. Me just a chew a joke. Me just a
me
chew a
know
joke.
that you're true. But guess what? You see anywhere you could enough of them. You see enough of them feel like they're too big. You see if all right, let me give you a perfect example. You see if Super Fresh was on the level that they were supposed to be, they would have never tried. They would have never went on that platform. They would have thought they were too big. It's only because they see royalty, they seen King Turbo, and they seen King Klepto go on it. That's why they want to run in like, you understand? And I read the play. You understand? I read the play. Because at the end of the day, Polly is just active like that. You understand? So
But
I
you
expect him
remember,
to
you
be
have
on
to
that
remember
show.
something. Hold on, I have to correct you on something. I have to correct you on something. I'm just trying to tell you that there was an agreement that I heard. So I can't say. And like I said, this is
Yeah,
why I don't say anything.
there was an agreement for the show. Wiz, I'm coming on your platform, right?
Yeah.
Why would I want to call you and tell you to change your platform the way how it goes when I know how your platform is? Right there, it's a red fucking card. You're a fucking user. Get out of there. That's why I'm exposing them. I could have made them play half an hour before they showed their face. But when I see now Prophet is just trying to be like a little, like he's just trying to, he's even batting up the red, and Reds is there like a little puppy, like that, and then like I'm like, yo, these guys are some joke. Like, get the fuck out. From they see me, the true colors are gonna show. The bitch in them is gonna show. Like, you understand? And I'm talking about the musical bitching of them. You understand?
That's all. We're just gonna keep it musical. Listen,
Everything is
listen,
music.
Thunder. Listen,
You know
listen.
what I mean? You see?
Yo, the world. Hold on now.
Oh,
The world has now accepted a lot of a majority, if not some say everything, the majority of what you've said here tonight. And I even agree with some of what you've said here tonight. There's some that I don't understand, but I agree with the majority things that you've said. I think that respect is we've said this over and over. Respect is given, respect is earned, respect is a two-way street. So
all
even
right,
if we're a young sound or old, hold on. And even if you're a young sound or old sound, it doesn't matter. You just got to respect, because I know some little young selectors that could probably try to do circles around me. But that's how it goes.
yo, if
That's
you
just
love the
music,
culture
bro.
and you love the music
I
and
love
you're
it.
and everybody knows Superfresh as a war sound, right? And everybody knows that Superfresh a world of song and a big sound, right? Forget royalty. You have people watching you. Why wouldn't you want to entertain the people? It's only music. Why wouldn't you want to the people if the people are not saying fuck off royalty, they're saying war, this we need, we love it. So why wouldn't you
Well,
want to if you really love
that's a
this?
decision.
If you
That's a
love
decision we have to hear from them. We'll
yeah,
have to hear from them.
but Wiz, before you see this is a thing where I'm gonna tell you as an interview person, you see, before you do an interview, you need to look at the platform, watch what goes on, and even check back in the history and see say it's not
That's
now
what I'm going to
running,
do.
and it's not like that it happened. Like it's not like it was this just happened to Super Fresh like it was a tar. This is how the show goes. Super Fresh know that. They're just that's why they try to use their brains and call before, which no other sound did. No other sound that ever participated on that platform ever called the promoter and said, change up your platform. It's only Superfresh with them dirty ways. The game need changing. What's in the dark must come in the light. And if you don't want to give royalty our glory, I'm going to fucking expose them. And I'm going to
I
use my
understand.
sound to abuse them.
I understand. I understand. So you're right. I'm going to go back and talk to Lickle Thunder as well
Yo,
and find out
yo,
what goes.
when King Turbo went on it, he was cussing Polly, telling Polly. When Polly went on it was that. Yo, people run. As I said, I went on and I flipped it. Little Thunder them. It was supposed to be a juggling. Remember, me and them had a war, and I flipped
Yes.
it on them, and the people them said, yeah, and Little Thunder them was like, oh fuck, Thunder. But everybody knows that's me.
Yeah.
Everybody
Listen,
knows that's me.
it's an amazing platform. It's Lickle Thunder Sound. Anything goes on Wednesdays. Go check it out every Wednesday. It's fabulous. And things happen. Tonight I'm talking to Royalty. I've talked to
It's
Royalty.
just like their Little Thunder's platform. It's just like how they have artists calls in and DJ before.
They do
And
their thing. They
they
do their
do.
thing.
You
They
understand?
do their thing.
But you see, the thing is that they're not trying to make it a clash platform. That's why they put it as anything goes. They
Understood.
have different shows. On Saturday, it's this juggling thing. On that, on a Wednesday, it's anything goes, anything goes. Anything goes,
Wicked,
anything
wicked
goes.
intro they have too as
Anything.
well.
That,
Wicked,
you know,
wicked intro.
hey, it's fun, yo, fuck.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yo, it's an amazing
So,
platform. It's a
all right,
platform that everybody should go look out.
let's
Look,
talk common
listen,
sense.
Thunder.
Let's talk common sense. What does anything
Well, I
goes
know.
mean? What does anything goes mean? What does it mean?
Yo, it could mean anything. It could mean, yo, anything
Anything
happens
goes.
on the
And,
platform.
exactly. And me being in this music, I see the opportunity to do something different. Walking on a live, because I'm in the city. Why not? You know what I mean? It can go two ways. It can go two ways.
Listen, we understand. We understand, Thunder. I understand. And I respect that. Yo, before the live ends, I just want you to big up who you want to big up because yo, I appreciate you've taken almost 3 hours of your life to be here on this platform and give us that
I didn't
energy.
even reach
And
nowhere yet. And I didn't even
yeah,
reach nowhere
and
yet.
yeah, but you've shown us that a man who is passionate about the business is a man like yourself. You're passionate about the business. You respect the business, right? And I got 2 minutes,
All
and
right.
I just want
I'll
to let
take
you
up
know.
all right. Big up my whole network. Zane.
Yeah,
Yo, you see me, my whole network. Yo, big up my sister. She always give me support, you know, Keisha, yo, Lord, I'm proud. And I want to big up all of the selectors them were used to be on this sound. I'm not even gonna front. The reason why, because whether it's good or bad, from something can build you and teach you, it's always gonna turn out good. It's what you make it. So even if they
yeah,
had bad intention, it still helped me to learn and build. So I gotta big them up. And even the little time that they were on the sound, we still were like a family, and you know things were good. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Things were good and things were happening. We weren't moving backwards. We were moving forward. So I want to big up them, and I want to big up all of the sound them in the six in Canada. You know me I say big up the label Kilani Record Granny. You know me I say yo bang. You don't know, big up yourself. You don't know, yo, Five, big up yourself, yo, Fresh, big up yourself, yo, the whole network, yo, big up my yard network, Barbados, is in, over
Yeah.
UK, yo, everything, loud and proud, yo, KB, yo, Charlie Governor, yo, the whole network was strong. And you know, say, people, my fans, and the people, them, trust me, believe in a royalty. I am not a bad person where them would want to try to paint me out to be. No, I love this, and I want to entertain people, and I want to see sounds entertaining people too. I have the
I
passion
believe in
thing, the
royalty.
hype thing,
I
the
believe in
hype thing
royalty.
down here. You
I
see me?
believe in royalty. I believe in royalty.
You see
Thank
me?
you. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the platform, Thunder. Thank you
All
for
right, and
expressing
wait,
us
big
and
up
showing us
yourself, you know. Enough respect. Zane,
honor.
enough
Yes,
respect.
I.
Zane, enough
Honor.
respect.
You see that?
But here what?
Big respect.